Just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, well, Adele wants people to know that everything is good over here. She posted a picture of herself looking like she was laughing, having a good time, and she said, "Hiya, so I'm really happy to say that I am performing at the Brits next week, and I'll also be popping in to see Graham for a chat on the couch while I'm in town, too. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and Ricch sends his love." So that's her way of letting you know. No breakup. She's still with Rich Paul, and she is going to be making appearances even though she's canceled or postponed her Las Vegas residency.
What do y'all think Rich do to make it right? And do you think he'll be able to top it on Valentine's Day? What you think?
Well, I also was speculating in my head about in Vegas, she canceled or postponed her residency, the day before. And so maybe they started that just to make her look bad. Who knows?
I don't know. I'm just
Because
talking.
there was always sources. Mm-hmm. You never know. All right. Now, Youngboy has called out his label. He said, "I was going number 1 2 weeks straight with a mixtape, so they took it down off the charts. I don't give a F. You still can't stop me. Don't sign to Atlantic. If you an artist, they're not going to support you, especially if you live a certain way." And then he said, "Why blackball me? I'm the good guy."
I had zero idea that NBA Youngboy was signed to Atlantic Records. I didn't know NBA Youngboy was on a major label.
Mm-hmm. Well, now I got a little bit of intel on this. And so from what I'm hearing is that they wanted to actually, from what I'm hearing, Youngboy's manager wanted to take one of the songs off the album. There were originally 20, the mixtape, the album, and they wanted to only be 19. One of the songs was removed, so they had to repopulate it. So the label never took the album down. They just had to remove one song that they requested for them to remove. So that's the news that I'm hearing.
Does NBA Youngboy need a major label though? Like, what does a major label do for Youngboy? He doesn't get no radio play. Mm-mm. He got the internet on lock. Mm-hmm. Like, what does he need a major label for?
I mean, he's been signed for a while there. So
I had no idea.
Yeah, so maybe that's
what did they do for him?
Is,
Mm-hmm. Meek was saying he had a problem with the same label too.
Yeah,
right?
Now Meek also has accused Atlantic Records of, he said, "I made Atlantic Records hundreds of millions and let them rape me out of Roddy, artists they came to me about in jail. They still saying I can't drop music until 9 months after my last album got blackballed. Just wrapped Buildings and Nina Art with Talent. Roddy my youngin' still, but that label separated us instantly when the millions came in from him. Same thing they tried to do with me and Rose. It takes a long time to catch up too because most of them tied in for the love of some money. Artists scared to speak up." Now, I heard about this too because, I asked. And so what they're saying about this is that Meek Mill is really signed to MMG, who has a deal with Atlantic. So whatever deal was worked out that way. And also with Roddy Ricch. I don't know if I'm supposed to say all that, so I'll wait and see.
What are these new artists doing wrong, though? Because you already know what the major labels are going to do. You know what record labels are going to do, period. So it's just like, why do people keep walking through those doors if they know what the labels are going to do?
Because I think it's money. I think when they first come out, they need the bread. They need to be able to be comfortable and be able to record and be safe. So when they take that advance.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, it's not even just that, but sometimes people don't have a team. Like if you're coming from someplace, you don't have anybody that's going to do marketing. You don't know how to even put your stuff on streaming services. You don't know how to do certain things. And that ties into money, too. You don't have the people to hire. Who's going to do it?
So what I'm saying, what are they getting wrong? Like where's the disconnect between the artist and the label in this situation?
Some people don't really talk to the people at the label either. Like there's a lot of go-between, so it might be management, disconnect. It's not usually the artist talking directly to the label. There's a lot of other people involved too. So who's to say? Some people have good experiences, some people don't. All right, now Beyonce has launched her Year of the Tiger Ivy Park collection. And so they're saying that's also great for Valentine's Day because it's red and pink, and that's also the perfect love colors. But the Year of the Tiger for Chinese New Year, you can see some of those things now that they've done with Adidas. And so you can see that it'll be on Adidas.com February 9th, and it'll be available globally on February 10th. And Taraji is said to be starring as Suge Avery in the Color Purple movie musical.
Okay.
It's a new film adaptation of The Color Purple based on Alice Walker's 1982 novel, famous Color Purple. We all love the movie, too, already. So that book was adapted for film by Steven Spielberg, by the way, back in 1985. And so now they're going to do a new one, and they're saying that is slated to be released December 20th, 2023.
We're dropping a clues bomb for Taraji P. Henson.
Should be a great Suge Avery.
Taraji, keep a check coming.
Well-deserved check. All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, donkey of the day for after the hour is going to Garrett Saldano. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, Saldano. He's running in Michigan's Republican primary for governor. And he's just one of these individuals that thinks he can tell women what to do with their bodies. We'll talk about it.
All right. And then after that, of course, Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. You can get on the phone lines right now if you need relationship questions, or if you have relationship questions, I should say. You can call her now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.